Welcome back to the Big Body Heavy fitness class. It's time to grind. We're going to start this workout today with these 3-minute stretches. I'll be stretching out those hammies, stretching out the quads, stretching my calf muscles, stretching out the hip flexors, stretching out my glutes. I don't feel tight today. I feel very flexible, but I always like to stretch before I add more pressure to these areas. We can't forget our knees and our ankles. I don't want any injuries. Injuries come along when you're feeling tight and you add more pressure and you're not using common sense. Today we're going to be using common sense. When our body is telling us that it's too much, then you're going to want to scale back, or you're going to want to re-stretch in between your set. As well as we're going to be taking breaks in between sets as well. Breaks are a must. Don't forget to stretch out those arms, because sometimes when I'm lifting these heavy bars, my arms get a little like a little feeling in them, but I just know because I sometimes limit my stretching to just my lower half, but that's not the case. Going forward, you're going to always stretch out your lower half as well as your upper body. Moving right along, let's prep this bar. I'm grabbing this 10-pound plate. I just want to show you that I'm using 10 pounds. I'm also going to get this bar clasp. The clasp, one time I went to go lift a bar, I was doing RDLs or something, or hip thrust, and I didn't have the metal clasp on there, and so my little plate just fell right on off. So in order to prevent those type of mistakes, you're just going to want to always secure the plate to the bar. First exercise, we're doing incline deadlifts. Again, you will see that we were doing 3 rounds, and it is considered a progressive overload. Because each round, you're going to want to change the weight. But for this video, we're just doing the highlighted first rounds. So this first round consists of 10-pound plate. But in my second and third round, I added another 10-pound plate to my second round, and then I added a 5-pound weight to all of that, and I did the same movement. Make sure you set yourself up correctly, get the feel and the comfort in your feet, plant them correctly on your incline. If you do not have these little devices that I'm using, which you can get them anywhere, Amazon, Temu, Walmart, you can use a 45-pound plate, or you can use a dumbbell. Anything where your feet are lifted just slightly. Okay, let's get into this next exercise, which will consist of the split squat. Now, the split squat will consist of the same plate. We're going to start off with a 10-pound plate, and then we're going to work our way up to give it a progressive overload. I'm going to say that a couple more times during this video because I want you all to grow in your weightlifting, just because that's the point of the game. The point of the game is to gain muscle and lose that fat, or to sculpt the fat. All right, now with the split squat, you're going to divide your legs out, one in front of the other, but square your hips off. And then in order to position yourself correctly, I like to do a kneel, a one-legged kneel, and see where my hips are. And then I grab my bar, position my foot into a I guess you could say a tippy toe. And then I come up with my bar, but I do not move my legs once I get into that position. I go right back down. The bar is close to my leg, and I squat down and come back up with the bar. I squat down, come back up with the bar, with my back leg in a runner stance. I call it a runner stance, like on your mark, get set. All right, keeping that stance right there. Make sure you're keeping your back straight and your head is neutral. You don't want to squinch up your neck or your shoulders. Leave your shoulders low and not high. You're not lifting your shoulders up and saying, huh? Who? Me? No, you're just keeping your shoulders neutral, low, and your neck is low. I like to look forward, or I like to look down at the ground, but you can look forward or down at the ground. Don't hold back, okay? We got this. On to the next. We're going to prep the bar again. This time we're keeping the bar off the ground. It's going to be on the rack. Choose the right position on the rack for your body and your height, of course. This one is like number 10 from the bottom. Every gym is different. Every squat rack is different. So again, choose according to your body height. Step right up, step right up. Next, we're going to get into these dual back lunges with this barbell. We're going to start off with these 10-pound plates and go as strong as we can while listening to our body. On the floor, you're going to see behind me 245 plates stacked on top of each other because this is my platform. Be careful as you're stepping back when you remove the bar off the rack and lift your foot up. Be slow with it. Don't be too fast. You don't want to trip over the plates now. And begin by doing a back lunge into your cross curtsy lunge. Keep going. You're going to be doing about 10 of these. Be consistent and be safe with your movement. Hey, did you know strong is the new sexy? All right, I'm glad we're bringing sexy back. Don't forget that all progress takes place outside of our comfort zone. After you put the bar back on the rack, you're going to walk back to your platform and you're going to immediately do 10 no weight dual lunges. It's just a little icing on the cake, a little sugar for your cookie. Let's go. And now that we're speaking about progress, I'm slowly progressing, which is better than not progressing at all. So keep up with me and join me for different workout classes. Let's progress together. That's all I'm saying. If I can do it, no matter my body size, no matter how heavy I look, you can do it. No matter how your body type is, whatever. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do something. It's all a mind game. You definitely can do it. My right leg always shows up and shows out. My right leg is not the same strength consistency as my left leg. that is my challenge for today. I am going to keep going with my movement, but my body is telling me that these two 10-pound plates are extremely heavy. But because I did this exercise on my left leg, I will do it on my right leg no matter what. Now in the next clip, you will see my progressive overload will be going down. So the overload will be these two 10-pound weights because I will be using common sense. Don't let another fitness influencer tell you there's a secret formula. There is not a secret formula. Do as your body tells you to do. For my next set, I used two 5-pound plates. For my last set, I just used the bar. After each set, I still included my no bar dual lunges. Keep up the great work, stay consistent, and always, as I say, listen to your body. Okay, cousins, let's get into this next motion. Motion. We're going to be getting into the upper body snatcher. The upper body snatcher is going to bring the entire picture together. Picasso is painting us, baby. Now, the upper body snatcher consists of a chest workout, a back workout, incorporated with the arm workout and the core workout. These low planks will give you all of that in one motion. Stay down for at least 30 to 45 seconds. The low plank is a part of the trio because right after this low plank, we're going to get into these plank-like cross-leg mountain climbers. Call it what you want to call it. Just take your legs and go diagonally. Let it touch your elbow, the opposite elbow. Keep that core sunk in. And again, we're still working our arms, we're still working our back, and we're still working our chest, all inclusive. The last part of our trio for the upper body snatcher will be these assisted push-ups. If you can do a regular push-up, do a regular push-up. More power to you. I'm here for you. I'm on your side. Make sure you're doing your trio for 3 rounds and about 10 to 12 reps each. Drop your minute breaks down to 30 seconds. And always don't forget that your actions and your actions alone determine your work. You put in that work today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you taking the time to work with yourself and using me as the background noise. Keep up the good work. Stay consistent because the body only achieves what the mind believes. See you the next time in the Big Body Heavy world. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.